Okay, let's get this done. We had some Wi-Fi issues. Either way, we are in Miami right now. In case you care, it is very warm. We're gonna spend less time on this now, and the challenge here is to make 100 ads in a single hour, 60 minutes, which is even less than an hour if you think about it. And we're going to go straight into it. We got a brand that opted into Marcus's funnel, and we're going to make them the 100 ads right now, right here on this balcony. So, what is the strategy, Marcus?
Strategy is basically using AI as much as possible, right? But also not just like throwing in like very vague prompts and trying to move through this and get a lot of quantity but bad quality. The idea is really to use our like the intelligence that we acquired on the editing process, on how to generate static ads, how to how to come up with research and all of this stuff, to use this and train the AI the right way, right? So to have the output that we want, the output quality. So yeah, essentially we're going to look at research, static ads, B-roll, and then obviously we're going to have some scripts, right? That we generate B-rolls for, and then cut. And without further ado, let's jump right in.
Let's cue the time. Yeah, me and Marcus tried a similar challenge 4 years ago, which happened in Barcelona. Equally bad weather for me. Marcus excels in these temperatures. But yeah, so to give you a game plan while Marcus figures that stuff out, I'm quickly going to introduce the plan here. He's going to write script. He's strategically superior. I don't know anything about conversion rate optimization. He's going to write all the scripts and pretty much generate the b-rolls. He also has software solutions that are vastly different. Well, yeah, not vastly different, but different audience, I would say. To mine, I use Claude Code a lot, and in this case, I would move over to Marcus explaining how his tool works and why he built it the way he did. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to Claude Code and try to make sense of how we're going to connect the talking heads and the b-rolls.
Okay, cool. So basically, what I've already done here is uploaded the product, or added the product to the software that I'm building over the last couple of months, that we use internally, that I also give clients. But basically, like, you can do everything that I'm doing here also manually. It's just more prompt back and forth copying. This is basically the idea of having a continuous workflow implemented, so you only need to click through it and you don't have to go into all of the prompting stuff. Okay, very quickly, what do we do here? Before we do any, let's say, static ad or video ad, whatever, I always want to do a proper research, right? So besides understanding like what is the product doing, right? Like what is the name, all of this stuff. Then also what are the ingredients? How do they work, right? How do we map it to, in this case, like therapeutic root causes, right? So what is it actually doing? And then at the end of the day, the goal of this research is to have strategic angles, right? So in this case, for example, osteoarthritis, cardiological wear and tear, chronic morning stiffness, post-workout joint recovery, healthy aging, mobility preservation, chronic joint inflammation, right? So, and for every angle, we basically have a clear angle description. And this is important. Why? Because this is what we use to feed the AI when we start rewriting scripts, for example. And this is something that I always say, like, AI is basically shit in, shit out, right? Like if you don't tell the AI exactly what you want as an output, and you don't give it the right inputs so that it can do what you want it to do, it's just going to be, basically a coin flip. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great, but this can be very frustrating. So what I like to do is to have really clear, structured input and give it a clear picture of this is how the output should look like. Okay. And yeah, I mean, here, just to complete that, you have an angle description, for example. Then real life avatar statements are generated, extracted from Reddit and all of that stuff, just to have a better understanding of what the angle is. Okay. All right. So now that we have that, one last thing. Again, this is also like the shit in, shit out part. We want to have a clear understanding for the AI of the physical product, right? So again, like we have to describe it to the AI. How does it look like? How does the product look like? How do we use it, right? Is it like capsules? Is it a powder? How do you open it, right? How do you actually take it in? So if you see that on screen, they see it on screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
Perfect.
and yeah.
Right. So this is again something that is, basically here in this software. In that case, I just add the product link and it does all of this stuff in one go, right? But you can also have basically have this reference sheet. Take a screenshot now and tell Gemini or tell whatever Higgsfield, whatever you're using, do this for my product, right? Might not be 100%, but very close to it. But this way you have a description of the mechanism, how it's opened, what the product looks like, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. It also looks different for each product. So some, if we pull up that again, if we look at some products like supplements, the packaging is way more important, and the fact that you can see the contents of the packaging is one of the most important things, because the packaging doesn't show that it's a capsule or a pill, and that will bite you in the ass in the aftermath. So I always suggest to use the ingredients or the contents inside of supplements. And for medical devices, the perspectives are more important, and the application, where does it go in the body, how does it look when it's applied. Just so one prompt won't cover it, but there,
that's a very good point. It's really like you should tweak the point to your the prompt to your specific product, right? Because it's I tried this also, to try to map everything into one prompt. It doesn't matter which product. This is a mess, right?
The master prompt game is not over.
And this is just and again, this is something that you realize once you have very specific cases, that you need to have some sort of baseline understanding. We're doing this for supplements, we're doing this for, and there you have capsules, and you have gummies, and you have, powder, and then you have skincare where you have other stuff, right? Okay, this again, just a little description of how does it look like, what's the stuff that is inside, right? What are the capsules looking like? And now what can we do? The other thing is also what this in that case does automatically is really extracting basically what the brand looks like, right? So what is the typical, what are the brand colors, what's the logo, and so on and so forth. Again, this is input that we will need to generate the statics, right?
Is the input done? How fast does something like that take?
You mean getting all of the product set up, basically?
Yes, how long does it take to get the product ready so that we can then, bang the scripts?
It takes, the product's already ready.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already ready. It takes 3 minutes.
Well, so okay, then we can go into it. So now you can we can find inspos to recreate, correct?
Okay, so this okay, let's look at this here. This I might have to make sure that we have everything here. Okay, so that's another feature that basically pulls inspiration from the ad side, competitors, but then also from organic. And as you can see here, we have a couple of competitors that were researched automatically. Then also we have a couple of keywords that describe the product, right, based off of the research again. And this is what now this tool uses to basically search for inspiration for ads, and then also for organic, just to have like ads that are really relevant, right? That have had a lot of shares, that where you can say a lot of ad spend went behind it, because we don't want to copy something random, right? Okay, so this takes a while to pull, until we have basically the ads feed and then the organic feed, and then we can start recreating stuff. Should we do the static ads?
Yeah, let's cue some static ads to keep going. The time says 9 minutes have passed.
Oh wow!
Yeah, time
This is
flies.
bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's do static ads.
Okay, how do static ads
Static
work?
ads. Very simple. Product selected. Let's actually, which angle do we like?
It's
Chronic morning
for
sickness.
it's sub-angling.
Yeah.
So it's not just joint pain, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
what type of joint
What
pain
type
do
of
we
joint
like?
pain? Okay, whatever. We can do this one, right?
Osteoarthritis, that's good.
Cartilage wear and tear. And language English. Okay, cool. Now, as you can see here, we basically have a bunch of ads already to choose from. Okay, we can just select, and say, okay, I want this here. And what we're doing now is really just selecting selecting static ads references that we want to recreate for our specific brand. Okay. So in this case, yeah, let's just select a couple ones here.
Let's take the one with the guy that has the mouth open.
This one.
Yeah.
How many do we want actually?
Let's
50,
do.
you said, no?
Yeah. Let's do like as much as possible, so we don't need to do as much video stuff.
Okay.
I would shoot for 30.
30.
Let's
Okay.
just run them.
Good.
And then if we need them, and if we fail at the challenge, we can still generate more static ads.
That's true. Okay, let's see. How many do we have now? 10. Okay. Let's find some inspo here. Obviously, we could also, pull in any, static ads. Let's say that we want to regenerate. Let's just take what we have here. Yeah. There you go. And this is really the cool thing. It doesn't have to be, here I selected supplements, but we can also just select some.
Ooh, let's do some of the ugly ones that are like just text and scribbles, the one on the top right.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Those look awful.
Do that.
In a good way.
And see what it does. Here, let's also take some from, skincare, we have some here. Right? That doesn't really matter, right? Because what this does, like how it works, is basically that the ads get deconstructed into their single, pieces, basically. And then the angle gets fed, the product model that I showed you in the beginning gets fed, and this way the AI just understands better what we're looking for, right? So let me see here. Let's put some more here. Let's see what we end up with. A couple more. We're done. How many do we have? 23. Let's go. 7 more.
Let's. Sleep is good.
That's cool.
And
This one. Also some variety. This one.
okay, some behind the scenes knowledge while Marcus is selecting the last 7 aesthetic ads. He's currently on a Zoom call with my computer, and I am streaming his screen recording, so it might lag behind.
Yeah,
but don't be surprised. The balcony Wi-Fi is still super shitty, so it's not like he has a clear screen. I'm just saying it's somewhere in between.
Perfect. We have 30. Let's recreate them.
Awesome. That's just to keep us going, keep us in the race. That's good. How fast can we get a script?
Script, pretty fast, right? We will check now that we have everything. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do the static ads first, or do you want to do it parallel?
Well, my fingers are itching because I am building the B-roll placer, but I would like to have the talking head simultaneously.
Okay, okay, okay.
You always have to, think about what happens while something happens. The main reason most organizations hold is because the founder becomes the bottleneck or the owner becomes the bottleneck.
Yeah.
If you think about, okay, while the founder's responding, what else is there to do? Or while the static ads are in progress, can somebody else take care of the UGC stuff? So I am really trying to maximize the
Maximize and push.
capacity here.
Let's see here. Okay, now you have to see. Whoa,
Oh, did you disconnect?
got kicked out of Zoom. Yeah.
Well, I still have a freeze frame. If that counts for
I think
anything.
I'm gonna come back. Yeah, there you go. So
Okay,
now,
okay.
Back. See, nobody realized.
Easy.
Easy. Okay. Okay. Now it takes some time. What happens? Okay. For some reason it didn't regenerate how it should be. 4K.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are these the finished ads already?
Yes.
Damn! See the
Yeah.
joint thing that went out. Well, let's
Exactly.
switch to the screen. So this is done. Just selected the
This
inspos and it's just done.
That's stuff.
Amazing.
So yeah, looking at some of those, obviously, as I always say, like you have to tweak it, right? Some of them you might have to tweak. Some of them you might have to, change some stuff. But this is something that you can do. You can just feedback it. You can take the same process if you do it manually in Higgsfield, whatever. Just make sure to train it properly. Sometimes there's also some, stuff that doesn't really work. But this is just now about pretty much like 90% of those are good to go, right? And the other ones you can just tweak them until they're fine. So yeah, I think static ads is really solved. What do you think? Should we go into tweaking each one of those?
I
Not really.
I would need more than 15 seconds to identify things to tweak. And I would also always just launch stuff first and then think about tweeting when it doesn't perform, if you're really
Yeah.
confident with something.
I mean, sometimes there's obvious stuff, right? Like for example here, right? This doesn't look nice. That's something that you can fix. But all the other stuff, I would always go for volume, because that's really the biggest advantage that you have is with something like that to just crank out a bunch of statics in, I don't know, 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
There are people that have less ads running in total.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, so now we let this stuff save this stuff to the brand assets.
We're 17 minutes in.
17 minutes in. Oh, okay. So now we have to jump to the scripts.
Yes. I'm not sure how ready my asset agent is for a talking head completely autonomous, but I'm gonna do it. While you put the script things in place, I'm gonna talk a bit about
Yes.
the agent approach.
Perfect.
Boom. So I work a lot in Claude Code. The reason why I work in Claude Code rather than, trying to maintain a SaaS as long as I'm not selling it is because I just like the flexibility. There are so many moving gears that having Claude Code figure out the things that aren't working and then throw an error message, solve the error message is so much more efficient. So as a solo user, if you're not trying to sell something, always go for using Claude Code first, building skills, and then putting them into softwares. My general approach right now is I onboarded the brand into my asset agent who does the same thing. as you can see, I have my very own BBP here. Low-res GPT-2, I believe, is the one that I'm using here. It shows the one in the hand, some curcumin, and the application. So pretty much the same thing. Another thing that I'm preparing is I'm stealing skills from other repos that I know that I will need. Just like, I'm stealing the skill that is cutting and tightening down my content, and because I know I will need it on a talking head to make it look more presentable. And the third session that I have running is I told him that we need to build a skill to transcribe talking heads and also place B-rolls on top of it. What was that? My iPhone is dying, apparently. Okay, so the spec is written, and that means I can just read over it quickly. Okay, should I already explain how I will place B-rolls, or do you have something more hands-on in the research department?
No, how you place B-rolls? Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I'm going to give it straight to Claude. So I'm going to ask, I'm going to start the transcription now and then explain how B-rolls are placed. Okay, so generally how B-rolls are placed in a clip. So imagine you have a talking head that you have frame stamped and a B-roll folder. Usually there are 4 folder types for for B-rolls in general. So that means you have a product folder, which is just the product in general. You have the application folder or application shots where the product is taken. You have the pain point shots, and you have the desired end state or good shots that show the result that they want. And I think we're going to loosely label the shots at first. But if you can sort them into buckets right away, even better. Just sort them into local folders in the folder that I give you. How you're going to approach it is you're going to read the script and you're going to label each of the sentence chunks or sentence parts, between every dot and comma, basically, into one of the categories. Either it's product or application, good or bad. Generally, the video will start out with pain shots or bad shots. The bad shots get placed when everything is, anything at all is mentioned about something being bad, about alternatives, because these show the pain points. So you're going to label the shots that show something undesirable as the pain folder, and you're going to label what exact pain it is. So that way, you can find it in a sentence when somebody talks about it, and then put it at that frame when the sentence part starts, so that it covers the part that's being spoken out loud. The next bucket that will most likely arise is the product bucket, which is also a good bucket to fill anything that doesn't have a category. But the product bucket will be used once the product is introduced. If there is no product introduction, you don't need to talk or show the product. It usually happens like 20 seconds in or something, but stay flexible. Just know that in most cases it's not placed right away, unless maybe in hook. But application shots show the application, so that means someone swallowing pills, somebody taking pills, a glass of water, or going to the doctor to get them, in case that is something that happens in the process of using the product. And then there is the good folder with the desirable end state. So whatever happens once they taken the product and got their expected result, so everything that is a sentence describing effects of the product gets the good folders, B-rolls. Just so you know, we also have a DR framework somewhere inside of your repos, so you can check that as well to get a deeper understanding. But this is the labeling and folder categorization, and you will work based off a transcript. Did you get that logic? Ask any question to fill the gaps of context that you don't have. By the way, that is a banger end sentence for
That
your
was-
prompts.
That was the whole prompt?
Yeah.
Man. Why?
Man, you have to Gary V prompt max. Gary V said he sometimes prompts ChatGPT with like a 35-minute voice note.
What?
Yeah, because the more context, the better. We used to live in a world where it's the prompts, but
Yeah.
you know what takes the place? 30-minute voice notes. There was 5 minutes of me just yapping about B-rolls right here. So
Crazy.
and now it's just gonna think a bit. But yeah, I wanted an initial spec because the better the spec is, the better the output and the better the software solution will be. And we're nearing the 25-minute past mark.
Okay, 25-minute pass.
Yeah, that's decent, but only if my approach with the B-roll placement works. So I'm, not in Rai sheets yet. Okay, what's going on your side? Clouding. We're both clouding now.
Both clouding, yeah.
Just watching Claude do our work. Why not?
Let's wait until this is done. So now I should show. So for anyone who's wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically right now it's pulling ads and organic content and ranking it by relevance, right? So basically this is the process that a creative strategist usually does, which is, hey, what kind of product are we looking at? What are some, let's say, competitors that are relevant? What are some keywords that are relevant? And now I go out and go into AdSpy tools and find these competitors and look for these keywords. Same thing for organic reels and TikToks, right? Like what is stuff that is going viral? The better I understand this, the easier it is to come up with scripts that work, right?
How do you identify a script that is viral?
That is viral.
What platform do you go to?
Yeah, okay, so I use AdSpy, right? So this is also, we use the API here of AdSpy. And then for the organic stuff, it's just Instagram Reels and Instagram TikTok, and TikTok, right?
Okay.
So basically here, now it loaded, and you can see here that it basically pulled like the ads, and the interesting part is like it's sorted by the amount of shares, right? Because AdSpy is pretty much the only tool that provides really sending like the real Facebook posts, the real shares. So it's easy to fake likes, but it's very hard to fake shares.
True.
So this is why you can see here, those are the most relevant ads over the last 2 years when it comes to all of these, these keywords here and competitors that we talked about. Okay.
Let's do a low ball. Which one of those can we
quickly do?
Yeah.
So I actually on the side I already prepared one,
okay.
So we don't have to wait
That's good.
For this stuff. And basically, for that, let's go into this one here. Let's go into the copy engine. We rewrite something that is existing here.
I think you flew out of Zoom again.
Yes. Okay. I'll be back in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna take the screen share to me. Oh, there we go. So now it's building a full spec on my B-roll solution. What I'm a bit afraid of is the captions, because we will need captions and mine doesn't do it. Or not pretty ones, either way.
Let's see. Okay, so here basically I'm selecting the product. I'm selecting the angle that we talked about, front end offer. It's not really important. Let's say, I don't know, 25% off, something like that, just so we have something here. Language is English. And now we basically rewrite the copy. And for you to take the takeaway is take an existing script that is proven to be viral. In this case, I was just looking for, let me see here. Oh no, this here. Yeah, joint pain. Okay, and then I looked at the last couple of months. What are the ads with the most shares? And this is the ad that came up, right? So then I'm taking this add copy, right, and give this as an input. Then I give product context, right, the product research, if you remember from the beginning, and I give the angle description as an input. And there you go. This is the script rewritten for our specific product, right? So there you go. Okay. So where do I give you the scripts?
Just paste it in the Zoom chat. We have it open already, so why not use it?
Use it. Oh, it's too long for the Zoom chat. And I will just share it on the chat. 2 parts. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
A little bit too long for one message, but you got the script. Now, what else can we do with the script? Right, so when we look at this here, bam, then what we do, and we can save this in the assets obviously, but then the next step that we do is we generate B-rolls. Okay, character. I think I sent you the character already, right?
Yes, you airdropped it. And that's the free messages are the script, all of them?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the script. This is the script.
Good stuff. Okay, I have
There you
to...
go. Yeah, I mean the internet is really slow. We're at halftime?
Yes, looks like it. Yeah, we just crossed the 30-minute mark. My
will
my
be
chest is beating.
yeah, will be interesting. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, it's really slow. Crazy how slow it is. Crazy. We're developing and making pushes and committing stuff right? in the middle of everything.
Yeah, we're not...
But it's, I mean, it's, I think really the takeaway is this all might look a little bit complex, but at the end of the day, it's just, we talked about this before in the Uber, it's you have to bring in niche expertise and translate this into reusable processes. I think this is really that's the main gain of AI. It's not just like producing a bunch of slop and having a bunch of quantity, but it's building processes that you know even before AI they produce quality. So now you can use those processes, translate them into reusable tools, and have that quality on scale, right? And this is what we're trying to do here. So yeah, let's see. This should load in a second, and then.
Okay, I got the character.
You got the character. Perfect.
Barely.
This one here.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I paste in the script here. Okay, so for context, what am I doing? I'm basically, again, this is just, built into a tool. I'm selecting the product, I'm selecting the character that I want, and I'm putting in the, what is going on?
No, I'm just hoping it works.
Okay. I'm putting in the script, and then from that script, it will extract B-roll scenes, right? That we do with the character. So let's just click it. I hope it was the right character.
I just wanted to say your loading speed is like,
oof.
You know, you have the longest loading speed I've ever seen.
It's crazy.
In my life. Very attractive in a man, you know?
Yeah.
It weighs on me.
Yeah. No.
I'm getting, ooh.
Yeah. But this is, that's, No, that's Wi-Fi. It's super slow. Okay. Yeah, so process there again. Give the right input, right? Give the character input, give the product input, and in this case, give the script input, and then we get
used the B-roll thing already, right? Like it's foolproof.
Which one?
The one we're running right now.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna generate all the buckets.
Yeah.
Which is still incredible. I can't believe it. I had to check. I had to double check.
Look, so here we have problem shots, right? We have product shots. Here another problem shot. What else? Failed solution. Product. What else? Emotional physical transformation. Lifestyle. I mean, they might be called a little bit different, but yeah. So basically, those are all the shots that we want to generate, and now we generate the images for each of the shots, right? Then we can feedback that, approve it, and then it will generate the videos for it, right? So in the background, what happens is obviously those are master prompts at every step, right? That compile all the inputs, produce all the outputs, and then we can tweak it. And yeah, like all of the stuff that we went through, like having the product model, for example, this is something that we use now here, right? Same thing with the research and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much just manual things we already do, but replicated at scale.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
How's your
well, I don't want to talk about it.
You know,
it's like it's just thinking. You know, the problem with Claude is that it's smart.
Wow, that's 11 minutes.
It's already It's,
wow. that was the 5-minute prompt.
It is building my B-roll placement mechanism. Thank you very much.
This is incredible.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm, actually worried about in this challenge. The Claude thinking time. I even told them. Yeah, I even told it right here. The faster this automation runs, the better.
You cannot read it. It's still
no, still not. I could interrupt it, but I don't want to because then it will start. No, but I basically said like the faster you can do it, the better, because we're under a bit of tension here. So don't use.
You should have explained the context.
we are streaming right now. You don't understand the gravity of this.
Okay.
Ooh, it read it. Okay, let's look at the.
There you go.
Let's look at the B-roll outputs.
Yeah. Okay. So we're getting here. We're getting there.
These are videos already, or
no? This is images, right? This is still images, right? Just to see, okay, what are the different scenes, right, that we can use. That in this case, those are all the problem ones, right? Then we have failed solutions, where she uses some random stuff and it doesn't really work. You know.
Just cue them, just like make them happen.
Yeah. Product shots and life after everything was resolved. Let's approve all of them. They look good actually, and now it generates the videos, right? And this is basically also like for each image. There's an image prompt and there's a video prompt behind it that makes sure that it, the model understands everything. Yeah, and then we should have B-roll.
Okay.
And then we'll airdrop it to you, and Claude will do magic.
I just noticed that it just wrote the spec.
You can already start with the talking head.
No, talking head is running.
It's running already.
It's running. All right. Okay.
Okay.
4 minutes into thinking.
I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it's crazy. Like the stuff that.
Let me do the thinking for you. You're using Cdance 2. Understand me? You're using Cdance 2 and you're gonna invoke our talking head workflow. Nothing's gonna go wrong, okay? Yes, exactly. That's the wrong tool. Use the correct one.
You have to be careful with the Cdance. Sometimes it rejects the character.
Yeah. Cdance 2. Cdance 2. And chunk Cdance 4. Oh, it got the right answer anyways.
Okay, let's see here. We have another, how many minutes? 20 minutes.
Yes, I think it's 25 most likely. Let me go to dual screen. Oh, 22 minutes. 22 minutes.
Okay, 24 minutes.
Okay, now I stopped it like 3 times.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
We have to finish. My wife, she already asked, when are you finished?
You fuck, as if I didn't have enough pressure already.
More
Now the
pressure.
wifey is
More wifey
pressing.
stressing. So, okay, we got the first B-rolls are coming in. All right, so let's look at them. I mean, this might let's actually let it load. Right?
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's going to be too slow. But yes. Yeah, I mean, when you look at all of these things, it's insane how much. Oh, okay. Let's see. My Zoom got kicked out of Zoom.
Again.
We're doing it really under extreme conditions.
Yes.
This has to be said.
We're not only doing it in time restrictions, we're also
Doing it with
little to no Wi-Fi.
limited Wi-Fi for whatever reason. Just for the thrill, you know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be too easy.
Too easy.
So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Let's hope it finishes all of it. Okay. Yeah, but then you can see, right, that we have B-roll of all of these beautiful shots here. I'm not going to play all of them now, but yeah, essentially this is what we want. I hope it didn't stop now, only because I got kicked out.
Can you pull up?
Let's hope not.
I don't see a screen yet.
I'm sharing.
Well, it's moving. It's moving.
Oh no, I'm not sharing it.
Well, you're gone.
Gone.
Bye bye. Was a good man. Okay, I clarified a few problems. So yeah, that's the thing. You have to talk to AI as if it was like really slow, you know, like the children in special eds class.
Super slow.
Yeah, so what it did is I explained it how I place B-rolls so it can build the tool to do it, and it then went on to saying you don't need it like on top of the talking head, right? Like I'm building it so that it cuts in between. And I had to clarify it because I didn't include it in my 5-minute yap. That's how concrete you have to get when you prompt. All the context has to be inside, otherwise it will make wrong assumptions, even the really obvious ones. Are we back?
I'm not back yet.
Okay, I'm gonna wait you out.
But almost all of the B-rolls were generated, which is pretty cool. And it seems like I'm still online somehow. Man. The Wi-Fi is going crazy. Nothing to do. Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yeah,
Okay.
still Wi-Fi left.
Okay. Now we're back. Let's go. Try this one.
You know, I think it's doing it correctly. It's just running now. So do we have your screen? Nope.
Wait a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I think you have to join the call again.
Well, no, I think now I'm out.
Now you're
I think so.
It's
Look
one
at
of
this.
us. Only one of us.
Look at this bull.
Crazy.
Whee! No, but I'm still in your call, so that should be a good sign.
Yeah, that's good. True, you're still in my call. No, now you dropped off. Let's see. There you go. There you go. Almost all of them already. Only one last one, and then we're good to go.
I really want to try the fucking B-roll thing on the.
B-roll thing.
It's like it just
But
has to click at the end, and I'm like, yeah, I'm convinced it could do like 50 of those.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
if it
true.
works once, it can do 50 of
Yeah,
them.
it can do 50. That's true.
We just need to, go to the beach for an hour. But that's not time. It's kind of like anti-time while Claude works.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That's true.
Oh no, my Claude is stopping because of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah,
a
no.
different Wi-Fi, so we cannot be blocked.
Ooh, put me on, bro. Put me on. Which one is the good one?
We still have how many minutes?
16.
16 minutes.
16 minutes. Okay.
I mean, we didn't want to fake it and just prepare everything and pretend like we're doing something.
This is
but
like
not
the
doing-
most realist thing we could do. Like
Exactly.
struggle with Wi-Fi because we wanted a sick ass view in the background.
Yeah, true.
It's the only reason, by the way.
That's the only reason why we're here.
We could have done it in the safety of our homes, but
Yeah.
now everything's falling apart.
Oh.
Network connection failed.
Yeah. That's all of Zoom.
I think I can.
It worked so flawlessly. It worked flawlessly.
Let me look at what Marcus is doing. I'm connecting. I'm almost back.
Yeah.
I'm muting, and boom.